How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe. I'm Roscoe. I'm here with my partner in crime, OG Zoe. And today we're going to talk about time consciousness. We're going to talk about being responsible with other people's time, if that makes sense to anybody out there. When I say something like that, I know that we know a lot of people in our lives who, for whatever reason, they can't seem to be on time for nothing. When you try to get them to engage in, let's just say, an event of some sort, or just to hang out. You know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, we have these people that just can't seem to be on, I would want to say, in theory, the time that everybody's supposed to be on, but it seems like everybody is on CPT right now. No, yeah, but what you got to say about that, Zoe?
I think it has to do with a lot of just people don't put too much thought into it. It's selfishness, basically. Or they've never been held accountable for it. You know, that's a lot of things too. A lot of people go through life and they do stuff like this, and it's just they've never been held to the standard, so they may not see it the same way as other people. But yeah, I think being conscious of other people's time is I think is a good way to go, because you want people to be conscious with your time. So it's just you do unto others as you want others to do to you. Like, I mean, if somebody is expecting you to be somewhere at a certain time, you know, try to show up early so you're not late. You know, put in the thought of getting yourself there instead of, well, I'll get there whenever I get there. It'll start whenever I get there. It's like, that's the wrong mentality to be living under, because you want people to be conscious of your time.
Yeah.
So you should return the favor.
I think a word you used in there, being thoughtful, you know what I mean, is a good word to use in these situations. I think the thoughtfulness of being or not being egregious with somebody else's time is something we don't put a lot of stake into for whatever reason, because like you said, it always turns into what if the shoe was on the other foot situation. And what if now you're expecting somebody to do something or be somewhere at a particular time, and they're not at that. And a lot of times these situations depend on this person being on time, you know, in order for it to go the way that it's supposed to go, you know. So that's the thing that I think about, is just the thoughtfulness that people don't seem to attach to or think about when they involve with other people. But you can go ahead, so.
I mean, that, and a lot of people don't realize that time is one of the only things we have in common. We can all sit there and say it happens, you know. So if everybody's saying 1:30 means 1:30 to everybody. So it's kind of something that we can get up on. It's just either the selfishness or the laziness, like just not wanting to, or not caring, just not following through.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, you know. And I'm gonna just be real, just because I like to be real. We got a lot of friends, like a lot of our friends in our lives have some time issues, you know, going on with them. So we deal with that a lot, but we try to be understanding in a lot of those situations, because we realize that life is happening, and you know, sometimes things do come up, and we do realize that as humans, you have to be, you know, understanding of that. But with that being said, when these situations do come up for that other person, all it would take now is communication.
I'm running late, yo. I won't be able to make it.
Right. You know, just let me know something. Just holler at me. You know what I mean? Like so if I'm gonna be late on you, G, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna say so. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be there on time. I can't be there on time, but hey, I got you, bruh. You know what I mean? My bad.
Hey, I would appreciate that more than waiting and be like, God damn, this motherfucker had an accident or something. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, yeah, this man said he was gonna be here at 1.
Right. He probably died the second he hung up the phone or something. Who knows? You know. So
and on top of that too, is a lot of times, yeah, like when you're waiting or anything. I mean, you could fill yourself up with time or with doing something else while you're waiting. I mean, a lot of times nobody's ready on time anyway. So if you call somebody and let them know they're late, they may have some extra time to do something that they thought that they wouldn't have had time to do before you got there.
See me,
it's just being conscious of it. It's like
I'm always on time, bro. And that's something that for me I think is important, not just for me, but because of other people. It's always more so than me because like for me, I feel like I can adjust to other people. But I'm always thoughtful in that regard. So whether it be an appointment, an important appointment, excuse me, or just on some social shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or just a friendship.
Yeah, you know, so
you ain't gonna show up 3 hours late to your boys and still think they're gonna still be there. Like, no, we done left.
Yeah, no call, no nothing. No call, no
nothing. Yeah, my mom and dad put that shit on me. I mean, my dad, he was adamant about it. Like, he basically said, like, you know, it's how people see you when you show up late, you know, and it shows how serious you're taking it. Mm-hmm. And so my dad used to always tell me, like, you know, if you've never been to a place, you know, leave 15 minutes early in case you get lost, in case some traffic happens, and, you know, in case anything. So I've always been the type to kind of prepare myself before I, you know, so I could be there a little earlier. Yeah. I never like to show up just on time. I like to be in there before, see how shit unravels when people are coming in anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, just be conscious of other people's time, man, because time is money to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't treat it the same way, but it should be seen the same way as, you know, I'm not going to waste your time. And when you let somebody wait without letting them know anything, you're wasting their time. You're wasting, you know, money or energy of some sort for you or that person. You know, I mean, just have a little pride, you know, just do what you need to do to get forward. But I mean, being late shouldn't be one of them, man. Yeah. Or just being conscious of it. Yeah. Let somebody know.
Hit us up, man. Shit, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, you know.
So. A text, something. Anything.
Know. Right.
Rather than say, hey, I just got here when I got here. I'm sorry. Like, no,
because we was gonna put an APB out on one of our guys. We ain't gonna say no names, but you know.
Man, have you seen him? I was gonna get a milk carton. Like, hey, have you seen this young gentleman right here?
Let us know. Call 1-800. You made Roscoe.
Lord. Like, hey, I know that you're sad that the Raiders lost yesterday, but you know, don't use that as an excuse too. Right, like that's the thing. It's like, man, just let us know, man. You ain't down to kick it. Like,
right. And we're not talking about no particular person. You know, it's just hypothetically speaking, of course.
Just like a blip on the camera, if you will.
Right. You know, so pay us no never that. We just spewing. You know, we just talking our shit. But with that being said, everybody listen to what Zoe said about just being on your shit as far as time is concerned, man. People, you can't be having people out here waiting on you, you know, all these ridiculous amounts of time, knowing that you were supposed to be right there, and people are dependent on you, you know. So another thing that Zoe said when he was talking about his dad and what he was instilling, you know, people are looking at this stuff. So the more that they see that you're not on time, that's looked as a lack of dependability trait, you know. So people are taking score, whether you believe it or not. So just know that, you know. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe to You Made Roscoe on YouTube. Go over to You Made Roscoe on Facebook. The videos are posted there, so you can check us out. Again, subscribe. Show us that you appreciate and all that good stuff. And any last words before we get up out of here, Zo?
No, man, just be responsible with time, man. Time is all we have, man. I mean, we're only given so much of it, and you could always make time for people. Just, and if you can't one day, you know what I'm saying, just don't continuously forget them, or don't not acknowledge it. Word. Don't let it be the elephant in the room. At least if you make a mistake, just, all right, I was late or something popped up. Yeah, because sometimes shit happens, but for the most part, you can relate to a person more if they're more empathetic towards it. When they tell you, you could be more empathetic to them too. Like, you know what? Yeah, I've been there. That shit happened to me before. Yep, don't even worry about it. But when you just let it be going unsaid, that lets something resonate between that person, and they might say, well, this person just doesn't care.
True indeed. I think Zo said it all. So we're going to get up out of here. We'll see you guys again soon. So sayonara.
Have you seen them?
Where you at, brother? Where you at?